Today we're going to sign an executive order to create a commission to examine the vital role of Pennsylvania's military installations. This panel will monitor federal activities that might affect them either in a positive or negative way. And as you know, there's been a great deal of discussion out there over the last 12, 18 months about the military installations located throughout Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania's history of military service and the role of the many bases that are home to our Army, Navy, and Air Force and National Guard units is long filled with honor. Entire communities have grown up around these bases. Our citizens, both in and out of uniform, have earned their incomes and raised their families in the shadow of these facilities. The bases represent jobs, they represent income, and they represent the economic lives of entire communities. But they are more than places of just employment. They are, in many locations, such as New Cumberland and Letterkenny and over in Carlisle, the very identities of towns and counties in this state. This is a state that has put millions of sons and daughters in the uniform of our military. So these bases are not only a part of our economy, they are a legacy of honor to the men and women who have served in every war since the Revolutionary War, to the ongoing fight against terror. We understand that we need to make rational decisions in light of changing economies and efficiencies. But we intend to make certain that whatever changes come, they do not come at the expense of our national security or in a way that needlessly slights the millions of Pennsylvanians who see these bases as a rightful part of our state's legacy. I've asked Lieutenant Governor Jim Cawley to chair this commission, and I'm instructing all state agencies to give full cooperation with this panel. We will, if needed, fight to save our bases, to save their jobs, and the legacy Pennsylvania has built over more than 2 centuries of preserving freedom. Today is the 16th. 17th. Lost a day somewhere.
Thanks for Good seeing you again. Good taking care of that.
And what was going to happen out there, and the General has been discussing and having conversations with the various branches of the services. You know, we as governors have been talking to the Air Force, because it was the Air Force particularly that Congressman Pitts, I know, is pretty much moving up in seniority down there. The delegation, the representation of the delegation, and who controls the House and who controls the Senate. We need to get that done, because a lot of that goes to the funding and the amount of funding. Funding reform. You know, the system that should be funded. Areas that aren't growing and in fact are decreasing are still getting funding because it's almost a hold harmless. Well, we're the 6th largest state, and I want to make sure that we're doing everything we can to.
And also a logistician by training knows the depth of the so she will be able to translate military